Hello, welcome to Blue Ridge Silverhound, and today we're going to talk about what's it worth. And there's no better coin to explore than the 2005 Jefferson nickels. As you can tell, if you found one of these in change, and you probably have one sitting in your hand right now, it's a coin unlike any other. All right, it's a 2-year type commemorating the bicentennial of the Louisiana Purchase and the journey of Lewis and Clark as they made their way across the prairies and heading to the west coast to what is now California. So, this is the second year of the bicentennial westward journey program. I will have a corresponding video on the 2004s here pretty soon, but 2005 is a good place to start because you have really two of the most popular Jefferson nickel designs in the last 15 years. And it's worth mentioning that the Mint did a great job designing these based on the event that they're commemorating with Lewis and Clark. So just a fast reminder before we get started, okay, feel free to hit the like button on this one toward the end of the video if you enjoy the content and you found great value in what it provides for you. That's the best way you could support my channel. And of course, you could always follow me on Facebook and Instagram as well. So, we're going to start out with the 2005 P&D Ocean in View Jefferson nickels. Okay, now why do I say P&D? Well, you have the Philadelphia minted version, and you have a Denver minted version for all the folks that live west of the Mississippi. So, these are called business strikes, which the Mint makes these for the very use of using in commerce, to be used, to pass between a merchant and a buyer. So the strikes in themselves are not anything special for like collectors, but the coins themselves has aged very well. Okay, as a matter of fact, people are still paying pretty good money for raw brilliant uncirculated coins. Now let's make something absolutely clear. The full rolls of brilliant uncirculated coins of these business strike type coins that you're going to see in this video are still widely available for about $5 a roll. Alright, so you can pick up a full roll of brand new, hot off the presses type coins, okay, and expect to only pay about $5 to $10. You might see them a little bit higher depending on where you search. But they're a good coin to search through, and if you find high-grade specimens, you could certainly send them off to like a PCGS or NGC, which are third-party grading companies. They'll certainly grade those for you, and only the highest examples sell for quite a bit of money. But let's go ahead and talk about this coin here a little bit more in depth. Okay, so this is what they call the Ocean in View nickel, and what it is this is actually inspired by an excerpt out of William Clark's diary that simply says, "Ocean in View, oh the joy." All right, and that's why we have this particular coin to round out the westward journey series of nickels, because this is the final destination point. You get to see the Pacific Ocean at that point, and then there you go. That signifies the end of the excursion that these two gentlemen had made across the United States. So it's a fine coin. These coins are getting tougher and tougher to find in anything higher than AU. But in any event, circulated examples are only worth face value. Okay, let's go ahead and squash that, because there's still quite a few of them, and they're all used up and circulated, and they have nicks and scratches and stuff on them. That's what you're going to expect to get. Okay, is face value, 5 cents. Again, if you're able to find a cache of some of the brilliant uncirculated coins, if you sold the coins individually, say on like eBay or maybe on Facebook, as something for someone that wants to put it into an album, expect to sell either the Philly or the Denver minted coin for about $1. Okay, and then you can figure out shipping and so on and so forth for those type of coins. For this particular date, there are minor double dies that exist on that will occur on the reverse of the coin for the Philadelphia version only. They're kind of tough. They're not as dramatic and attractive as some of the other double dies that you see on some of the other dates of nickels, but these do exist out there. So I just wanted to let you know that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about some key points on this coin. And first and foremost, the mintage. It's extremely high on both the Philly and Denver minted coins. For the Philadelphia coin, you have 394,080,000 pieces that were produced by the mint. Denver Mint produced 411,120,000 of the Denver minted coins. Again, circulated pieces that you find in pocket change, so on and so forth of that type is only worth face value. If you're lucky enough to find some of those raw, brilliant, uncirculated, brand new type coins, you can certainly sell them for about $1, maybe $2, with less nicks and scratches on there for both the Philadelphia and Denver minted examples. And finally, PCGS and NGC graded coins are only worth quite a bit of money above and beyond Mint State 68. Again, there's a lot of these still out there in high grades, so that's why you would need, an extra super high grade on these coins for them to be worth anything. As a matter of fact, Mint State 69 coins sell for between $500 and $1,000, and if there's anything finer than that, it would just be an extra bonus, so to speak, for the value. And finally, minor double dies do exist. Keep an eye out toward the middle of the coin where the trees are on the reverse. Sometimes you'll see extra branches or maybe even a couple extra water lines. They're not rare by any means, but they're neat, and you could probably sell them for a small premium, like $5 or so. They're a minor attributed double die. So that's the Ocean in View. So let's go ahead and talk about the most popular design out of the 4 coins that were produced between 2004 and 2005 for the Westward Journey program, and that is the American Bison. All right, this is a coin that's constantly being held on to and plucked out of circulation, whether they're beaters or they're brilliant uncirculated. People love them because it reminds them of early America, and it also reminds them of the Buffalo nickel, okay, the early rendition of the coin that was made between 1913 to 1938. So already it has quite a bit of following, and people love remakes of a coin that was once popular and is still popular today, and that's primarily the reason why that they reproduce this design on here. So the American Bison is more of a tribute to the American heartland and the Native Americans that once roamed free during this time. So that this is a tribute coin to go with the Westward Journey program. Again, if you were to find coins in circulation, that don't look great, they are still only worth face value. Okay, but you're seeing less of these out there today. Raw, brilliant, and circulated coins, still sell, for about $1 for both the Philadelphia and Denver minted coins. I've personally sold these as a pair for about $3 shipped, okay, which is not too bad. And I could foresee the prices rising as more and more of these are being pulled out of circulation, and all of the higher graded BU rolls are being purchased and then hoarded up. Finally, just like the Ocean in View, high-grade examples of these coins above and beyond Mint State 68 still worth quite a bit of money. As a matter of fact, Mint State 69s have sold in excess of $1,000, and that is real-world money. Okay, these are coins that have sold within the last 12 months from this video. And finally, there is one notable variety that you're gonna want to keep an eye out on, and it is on the Denver minted coin, okay, and that is the speared bison. Okay, as you can see on this particular graphic right here, where the arrow is pointing to, there is actually a die gouge, okay, that goes right down the middle of the coin and spears right through the bison design. It's pretty neat. You can see it without the aid of a magnifier. Of course, that would help confirm the variety. But these coins circulated sell between $10 and $25. Graded nice examples have sold somewhere in the $400 to $500 range in like Mint State 64, 65. There's not too many of them that are above that grade, but if there was, they'd sell for a lot of money. So keep an eye out on that particular variety. There is also a double die obverse for the 2005 Philadelphia example, which doesn't sell for as much money as the speared bison variety, but it's also a good variety to keep your eye out on. You will need a magnifier for that one. So let's go ahead and recap the details on the 2005 American Bison. The mintages are much higher than they are in the Ocean in View. And for the Philadelphia coin, you got 448,320,000 coins produced. For the Denver, you have 487,680,000. So there's quite a few of those. Again, circulated examples are still only worth face value. Okay, they're worth 5 cents. Brilliant uncirculated coins, if you come across them, you could easily sell those for between $1, $1.50 for both each the Philadelphia and the Denver minted coin. PCGS or NGC graded coins command a lot of money above and beyond Mint State 68. Again, it's a it has to be a high grade coin for it to be worth anything measurable. Otherwise, you wouldn't send it for grading. And finally, keep an eye out on that speared bison. Again, it's on the 2005 Denver coin. Again, it appears to be just a simple die scratch that runs north-south on the coin right through the bison. It's a really neat variety. And so that concludes our Westward Journey nickels for 2005. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. You found a little bit of information on the coins that you found in circulation today. As always, come check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I am Blue Ridge Silverhound. The best way that you could support me is just simply hit the like button, subscribe, and as always, keep hunting. There's big treasures to be found, and hopefully this video will get you one step closer to realizing the treasure that you're seeking. All right, you guys take care, and peace.